What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. Book entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father, Amazon Kindle Create Space. Link will be in the description box below. The I got time mentality. Talking on the phone with a friend of mine, and they said somebody had told them they was getting close to 40. And it dawned on the friend, it was like, damn, I am. I need to get oh shit, I gotta get this shit popping. I gotta get some things together. I gotta do this. And I was kind of thrown off. I'm like, you didn't know that? Okay. And I thought, it's a one off. Later on in the week, it happened with another person. And it was like, people act like, you gotta be in a rush. I got a lot of time. I'm like, no, not at your age, you don't. No, I don't know what you're not cognizant that you're too old to think you got as much the teenage amount of time. And then it happened again. And it was at that point I said, man, I'm gonna make a video about this. And I started talking to my parents about this. And it was like, yeah, it's a problem. And I spoke about this in some way, in some aspect before, but let's get right into it. So you got people out here who throw who throw parts of their life and time away under the idea that they got time. Oh, I'm gonna get around to it. They procrastinate their life. They're not building their life because they're chasing events. They're chasing pictures in different countries, or pictures in different cities, or a party here, a party there. And while they're chasing these events, their life is passing them by. When we were younger, we saw old people who had thrown their life away. It was like, that ain't gonna be me. And then when you got, say, to high school, people told you, look, these 4 years gonna go by like that. You're like, whatever. And then you look up and you're like, wait, all the work you did or didn't put in is at the end of when you graduate. So it's either helping you or hurting you going to the next level, whether it be college, trade school, military, whatever, right? Being an entrepreneur, whatever it is. So then that next level hits and they tell you the same thing all over again. You're gonna this little time right here, you're an adult, but you're really on a cusp of being independent and self-sufficient. It's gonna be fun, but it's gonna go by like that. And you're like, yeah, whatever, whatever. And then that 4 years goes by. And then you're sitting there as a young adult, like, man, that was just like yesterday. And now you're in a young adulthood and you want to turn up, because I'm finally grown, I get to turn up. And people telling you, look, you're 22, 21, 22, 30 gonna be just like that. Matter of fact, forget 30. Your 10-year class reunion is gonna be like right around the corner. You want to get your shit together, get yourself in order. Oh, whatever, well, you know what I'm saying? And then 10-year class reunion hit, you like, it was 10 years ago? Damn, time sure did fly, but I got time. I'm gonna get it together. And then a few years later, you hit 30. 30 is a milestone, and then you're like, Then you're seeing other people who you might compare yourself to, who may be ahead of you, and you don't, that's not, oh, they're ahead of me. They ain't. I can catch them because I'm better than them. I was better than them in high school. I was better than them in college. I'm smarter than them. I got more swag and charisma than them, but you never outwork them. So once again, you caught in this, I got time. I'm gonna do it because we're like this fast food home run, and what makes it worse, fast food society, home run society. Which what makes it worse is we think that we're also a overnight success society. So now you got people procrastinating and BSing with their whole lives because they think, oh, I'm gonna step to the plate this one time, I'm gonna knock it out the park. While these other people who have been slowly grinding continuously over the years aren't ahead of you because they hit a home run, but they've accumulated more than you over time because they've outworked you over time. But you keep saying you got time. You know, we talk to and guys see other guys and they get jealous of some guys because some guys take the fast life because they're impatient about accumulating things, and then you know they crash and burn. And the guys that didn't have much, they slowly start accumulating more things, and then you see them, they constantly doing better than they were the last time you saw them. And it's like you start disliking those guys because they're making the most out of their time. And then same thing with you ladies, you know, with y'all dating and marriage and child bearing and family choices and career choices. I got time, and that's where we at right now. With a lot of women who are having baby fever because they wasted a lot of time when it comes to being a wife or being the mother, just being selfish and doing them. And now life and biology has caught up to them. Like, I don't have that much time now. And this is what happens with everybody else. You know, people are, 35, 40, 45, 50, saying something like, you know what, I'm going to go get a house. I'm ready to get a house. And it's like, well, I mean, okay. How much did you save up? I didn't. I mean, at your age, you should probably have enough money to put down, um, not just a sizable down payment, but knock down a whole lot of the price off the house. What were you doing with that time? Other stuff that didn't equate to much. But you got time. So now you might get a house at 30 and you're going to fill out a 30-year mortgage, which means you're going to be getting finished paid by 60. And people, 60's the new 40. No, motherfucker's still dying at 57. I hate to break the news to you. Like, don't think that you're just going to be here, with all the things of overeating, aging, drinking, smoking, but you got time, right? And you see this over and over again. And these same people who were high schoolers who said they're not going to be these other people that they saw when they were in high school as failures have become those same failures that they made fun of when they were younger. And now they're saying the exact same thing those men and women were saying. I got time. Now, because now you're seeing grandparents who are procrastinators with their life and time, still saying, I got time. I got more time. Look, God willing, I'm gonna make it happen. Forgetting that you never outworked anybody, you never outgrinded anybody, you weren't consistent, you didn't have a direction. You just all over the place trying to get a home run or some overnight success, and it doesn't work like that. But you're gonna get a blessing, right? And it's that mentality that has a lot of people not being as productive as they could be. That's why I'm not going to say successful, productive. You got people who say the same thing with their health. Oh, I got time. And you can see it, people who were looking good in their 20s, they still believe they look good in their 30s, and you can't tell them that they fell off because their confidence about what they look like is delusional, and then they have to see themselves from afar at a different angle. I'm like, that's me? That was me? That's you? Not, well, you worse now than you was then. So then they take an objective look at themselves and like, oh, I gotta fix this. I can't be doing this because they always said they had time. Same thing when it comes to parenting. And we'll fix that. We got time, and the kid grow up to be a nutcase because you never use that time properly. And it's always the I got time mentality. It's gonna work out. I'm gonna hit this lick, and when I hit this lick, everything is gonna work out. And I was watching the Zoe Morning show, and Jeff Brown said it eloquently when he was talking about the Bible. He said the Bible is a book that lets you know the things you need to do in your life. Positive and negative to get more positive and less negative. The only reason you need a miracle is because you've ignored all the right things to do, and you put yourself so deep in the hole. You need a miracle to get you out. And a lot of people are living that mentality. That's why they got time, because they done dug themselves in such a hole. They need a overnight success to get them out of the equation that they got themselves into, because all the time they never used it, and they keep adding on time and adding on time. And I have people who are old enough to be my grandparents and great grandparents out here still saying, "Oh, I got time. I'm just," and you're looking at them like, you're gonna die wasting your whole life, and it's not gonna dawn on you till like maybe a minute or two into your last breath that you wasted your whole life, because your whole life you said you had time until you have no time left. And that's what the I got time mentality winds up being for some people. They die unaccomplished, unsuccessful, living an uneventful, impulsive life that is fruitless because they never worked and put in the effort and were consistent to make the most out of their time. They just feel like they got some more. This ain't a video game. You ain't got extra lives. I'm out, man. I'm just saying.